Now, now, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Now, in this conversation, you got these two individuals where making statements about being black, and that's a social construct. And that social construct was constructed by the nation that's the adversary of God, by the nation of people that's the deceiver or the diablos or the devil, you see. And so when you use these words, you're following along with the narrative of the adversary of God, of the deceiver, and you walking in darkness. And so that's why he say the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God, because this world is ran by the adversary of God. This world is ran by the deceiver. And so when you go into Job 9:24, it tells you that the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. The wicked nation ruled this world, is in control of this world. You see, and these individuals are so in love with this individual, where she was saying that she couldn't change her reality because somebody has a mental problem and they want to live on a lie, but she is changing her reality, or she's changing the hardcore truth, as she's saying, to go with somebody's false reality of a name called black. That word, just because you're using it and other people are using it and this society is using it to describe a people, that don't mean the word means anything. It has no meaning. The deceiver and the adversary of God made it have meaning. And so when you're dealing with the blacks, Hispanics, like he was saying, that you go down in these islands and these people have different social constructs to identify themselves, that was also created by the colonizer, the adversary of God, the deceiver, you see, who put these people in submission and put the whole world in submission, like Job 9:24 states, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Now, when you go into what he was saying in his closing arguments, we need to use our imagination. Now, what he's saying is what this adversary of God, the wisdom of this world, that's what they push. Let's use our imaginations and try to solve the problem. Let's get rid of history. He double talk. He say we don't want to be or we can't run from history, but we don't want to be a prisoner of history. No, you are a prisoner of history. You can't change who you once were. See, that's a part of your imagination. But to really get to the point, let me hit them with these verses to let them know your imagination is vain and it's a part of a mental illness that you have, especially when she's talking about mental illness. That's what both of these people are professing. Not only displaying, but they professing their mental illness by going along with these social constructs that is not with the hardcore truth and in reality. It's not connected to hardcore truth. Now, to address his imagination solution, Romans 1:21, Apostle Paul said, because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. See, it was darkened by this wicked nation that's the adversary of God. Now let's go back. But see, the prophets and the people that's giving out God's word is gonna cast down these imaginations. You see, cast down every imagination that is put itself high and try to exalt itself against the knowledge of God. You see, against who are the Israelites, the blacks, the Hispanics, and Native Americans. They trying to exalt themselves over the knowledge of God and say, we black people, we Hispanics, we Native American, when none of them names is where we come from. They have no meaning. They are part of somebody's imagination. You calling an Israelite a black person. You calling an Israelite a Hispanic. You calling an Israelite a Native American. You see, it's a part of somebody's imagination, but it's not hardcore facts. The hardcore facts is that the Israelites is under this nation, under this nation that's ruling the world. God said in Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Now when you go into Solomon, King Solomon, he say, but the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imagination, which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord. You see, their imagination is neglecting the righteous. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that's obeying God and following the Lord. And it's forsaking the Lord. You see, saying that he was a part of this wicked nation that's ruling the earth when he wasn't. He was a part of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans nation. You see? And so these individuals, they think their imagination is going to outdo God. But I'm going to leave it there. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rekah Kadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace of these elect worldwide. The kingdom is at hand. Shalom.